Alright, ladies and gentlemen, this is MST545, and welcome back to another episode of AK Enfield. The Stranger continues his and hers adventure into expanding our Manifest Destiny on Talos 2. I did have a recording I was going to try and upload until Windows 11 happened, and there's a whole basically consider what happened between the thing with the live and this to be like a whole time skip. We got a lot going on today. And the reason I'm running is because I am trying to get my hands on this this stuff right here. This buck flower. Buck flower is what we're going to need a lot of for our stuff going forward when we're dealing with our outposts. Oh, hang on, I got a group message. Wait, oh, here we go. Okay, so let me break down what's going. Wrong button. So we got to the point after we've liberated a outpost as well as deal with the big bad. Well, the first big bad in a long line of big bads. We now have our hands on outpost management. So the main thing is that we will make items that we can trade with the outposts to gain credits, and these credits we in turn would use for a variety of different things as well. Now that we've taken Valley Fort, our stronghold before the Power Plateau, the Power Peninsula, we now have access to the mothership, the Dijon, where, basically that space station where the operators be coming from whenever you do a headhunt. And as you can see, I've now expanded into working with plantation type of thing. Oh yeah, let's go ahead and open that up then. So now we have outposts, and right now, as you can see, we are managing our outposts by Valley Fort with a number of things, and the oh, here we go. Our thing of commerce that we trade are these buck capsules. Buck capsules are healing. It's a healing item, and you need buckwheat. The buck plant to be able to make the stuff. And there we go. Thank you. And our plan is to get. What we need to do is to keep expanding and trading. As we do that, we get like these milestones where we can get currency. We can get currency, headhunting, records, the combat thing, as well as our proto prisms, which we need for skill ups. as opposed to my friend who thought it would be a good idea to literally marathon getting all the 6-star operators. I actually have the thought process to look forward to some operators in the future, so I'm not doing that. Let's see. So this is the stock redistributions shop, where you take your stock bills that you get from trading with the outposts and spend them on in-game on T credits, which is the basic currency, leveling up items for your weapons and operators, as well as getting basic headhunting permits, which, as you can tell, I got 15 of those. I'm trying to just stockpile my headhunting permits because Vermal, I don't remember what her name is, in Enfield, is coming to Enfield down the road if she hasn't already. And I actually loved the Vermal. She was literally my my best 4-star archer before. I mean, after I basically E2'd my Cruise, and before I got 6-star Eshia. And this is where we currently stand right now. I'll take you on over to the Valley Pass and show you what the setup is over there. As you can see, I also have a plantation place here, as well as a bottling place. And thanks to the use of these thermal banks, we can increase our overall power capacity from 200 to 305. And this is the AIC steward. I completely forgot. Oh yeah, we talked to him to expand our area. So this is how we are going to increase our ability to add more things to the AIC field. And as you can tell, we need Valley creds from outpost trading to do that. And with that, our field has now been expanded. Oh yeah, we got more room. Honestly, if we wanted to, I could move the third plant over here, so that I can actually have all 3 plants growing at one outpost. We'll probably do that actually, but for the time being, let's continue with the story progression. And story progression dictates that we go back to where we came from and continue on with the story.
Director 10, the construction vehicle has been deployed. We also cleared away the surrounding debris. Our crew is ready to go once we're done with fine-tuning the vehicle. Good job. Now, we'll wait for the Endmen to... Ah, looks like they've arrived. Administrator, Supervisor Perlica, thank you so much for saving my life out there. While you launched the attack on the Valley Fort, we found many lost crewmates. We also freed some imprisoned survivors.
Oh yeah, if you're wondering, Shauna here, there was a bit into Valley Fort where we come across Shauna, who had helped someone to safety, and while was trying to look for more survivors, she ended up having to island herself away from the land breakers.
It's all thanks to Enfield that we managed to escape.
Yeah, the anchor and the combined landbreaker attack literally devastated Valley Fort, and we'll probably We're gonna run through Valley Fort, I'm sure, and I can just take a walk around to show you what the place looked like. But it was a very desolate area. Well, the enemies were there. I'm just saying it was pretty beaten up for what it is now.
At least the defeat of that road forced the other breakers to slow down. We can actually start hoping for the situation to get better.
Oh yeah, Rodigan was the boss I was talking about earlier. One of the big bads of the group that were fighting. Apparently, there's a woman who is leading the Land Breakers and has somehow got these warring factions who are known to infight to somehow rally behind a single banner outside of certain groups, like Wolfguard's The Pack. Their group is probably one of the few, if not the only, good Landbreaker groups on Talos, working with Enfield and actually fighting against the Landbreaker hierarchy.
Yeah, but now we should focus on the work at hand. Edmund, we're almost done clearing away the landslide. The next step of our operation may begin. Unfortunately, we cannot get in touch with the UWST site directors of the Power Plateau. We lost every drone we dispatched to that area. Severe radio interference is denying our efforts to call them.
So the UWST is one of the factions in Enfield that's working with Enfield. They're a conglomerate that works with security as well as R&D, and
She's clearly possessed some radio interference equipment. But why would they do all this? What are they after?
as well as working with, I guess you could say, disaster relief in a way. I would say if you could tie them to like something, think maybe NATO. You could consider their group to be like this version's take on NATO, but instead of like a conglomerate of different countries coming together, it's basically different individuals coming together under one banner to better the life on Talos. And apparently prior to the events of Enfield Industries and the UWS, hang on, did I say that right? Yeah, the UWST actually hit it off on good terms. So that's one of the more prevalent factions that we're working with in the game.
The Power Plateau has an Originium power plant. It's the primary source of power in Valley 4 and has been closely monitored by the UWST.
So it's like Hoover Dam from New Vegas. The NCR controls it, but the Legion want it because it's basically the main power source of the entire Mojave.
The UWST also has an ether test site at the plateau. I don't know what the Landbreakers are looking for, but losing the place would deal a grievous blow to our side. That's right. There is a quasi-permanent ether rift in Valley 4. The test site has been monitoring this phenomenon for quite a while.
So, remember when I said that back in Art Knights, the Originium was like space cancer? Now, while Originium is considerably still space cancer in this continuity, Aether is probably the worst thing that you could ever come into contact with. They say it should be impossible to interact with Ether, hence why we have this black site in the plateau that's monitoring it and has been researching it. But if I could have pulled my video from yesterday, Then there's the lady leading the Landbreakers that we're fighting against is able to manipulate this Aether, which, according to Quinn here, after the fight, said should be impossible because Aether is so volatile and dangerous to all life. It's basically anti-life, or I guess you could say it's like dark matter, which is very dangerous to handle.
There are plenty of such ether rifts throughout Talos too. Most are undetectable to the unaided eye, and they often bring about light disasters or affect the vicinity in various ways. Suffice to say, the UWST has deployed sizable defenses to the power plateau. They should be able to hold out for a while.
I just hope they can defend the Originium power plant properly. Neferith has been making her underlings sabotage the power systems.
Yeah, Neferith. Neferith is the driving force behind the Landbreakers that's having them go from literal infighting to now working together as a single unified front against the UWST and Enfield Industries.
Don't worry, everyone in Valley 4 knows how important the power plant is. You see, it's a stronghold. If nothing...
Lady, why did you tempt fate there? And why is the third impact happening?
Holy! Isn't that the direction of... An ether rift is opened. How did this happen?
Come in, it's been... You come in. Admit.
Wolfguard, we've witnessed ether rupture taking place at the power plateau. Are you alright?
Fire line confirmed. Cover secured. Large one will be assembling plateau. Prepare. I repeat.
Wolfguard? Wolfguard! Signal's out.
Administrator! Supervisor Perlica!
Oh yeah, that's Andre. For a bird, he is very winded.
The power plateau! Something terrible's happened there! Light reactions everywhere! All readings are going beyond the threshold!
When the ether side comes in contact with real space, it creates a rift and triggers a blight reaction. Neferith may have energized the previously stable ether rift at the power plateau. She has planned this deliberate act of sabotage.
What we're seeing right now is similar to an eruption of a dormant volcano. Except this one spits the blight, and it's way more dangerous than lava.
Director Chen, we need an evacuation plan.
The hub area is safe for now, but with such violent ether activities going on, the spreading blight might soon reach this place.
What about the outpost?
If the blight destroys more of our roads and transport routes, the results would be disastrous.
Hold on. I got a solution. Do you remember the TATA prototype we were working on? The prototype can stabilize ether energy fluctuations. If we can get it close enough to the rupture rift, we might contain its spread. I can even adjust its large area arcs unit. This will let the prototype get rid of localized blight. Oh yes! This is totally doable.
Really? That chunky bot can do that?
Director Chief, we've cleared the road to the Originium site. The situation at that place isn't looking too good either.
Time is critical. Have your crew move the prototype there now. Administrator, Supervisor Perlica, we'll meet up with you at Vanikov's site.
Yeah, things are getting serious. Path of Ascension. Alright. We have increased our exploration level, so now all of our characters could be upgraded The energy level has been increased to 20. I mean the enemy level, not energy. Availability limit and daily growth of certain minerals increased. Alrighty. Alright. As you can see, I'm giving everybody the fit. Got some gear on them. Actually, I should upgrade their gear,
Still waiting for something?
the healing gear. So I was using this hold on a sec, where's that stuff at? Oh yeah. It's currently up in the air what Penguiscinator, both the male and female, is. He calls us an Ager, which, if you remember, in Argonauts are the folks that came from the sea. There's the good Agers, see, look, we got land breakers right here. Jump them. Oh yeah, he's not like that.
Something dangerous is up ahead. We better be fully prepared.
Let's see. Oh, there's one of our robots. That's one way to sterilize it. Alright.
Wouldn't probably have to fight our way through mobs of ladder breakers. The Rift definitely has some surprises for us.
All things on the other side. Ooh, can I at least grab it? No, I can't grab it. Ah! Yeah. Okay. Oh, what in the world? Oh, these land breakers are not looking good.
Were they affected by the next attack we used? Stay sharp. I believe they have lost their minds.
Whew. Mustang Miles is an understatement. Bro is tweaking.
We're inside the research center. There are a lot of extremely dangerous land breakers in this building. Is your lab safe?
Don't worry. Those blinded fools can't reach my place because I got my gadgets. Fixing my prototype is the top priority now. You need to take it to the power plateau, yeah? Well then, you better hurry.
We are making our way to the second floor. We should follow your guide to the right.
Another level up.
Right. That stuff will lead its way through your system. Your skin will rot away, and then you'll feel real sick, puke all over the place, and suffer some serious butt. Feel that? Ooh. Death readings are rising. You'll see that. Oh, and by the way, one by one, your fingers will start going.
Huh.
You got in. That's quick. Supervisor Perlica! Oh, you're finally here. What took you so long? Oh, just you guys? Where's Andre?
Oh, Andre can't make it.
Mr. Andre, I need to use your machine to see right to the sky. And we must get there quickly. Andre? He still owes me for that bet. He promised to design the artist dissemination device. If he pulled that off, you'd have super bobtails as your own escorts. But he's delayed that module for 6 friggin' months! Oh, by the way, who's behind the map, Supervisor Perlica? This is our administrator. We're working as a team to resolve the most pressing issues that we have. The administrator? Does that mean things are looking ultra bad right now?
Pretty much so.
From the stories I've heard about you, Enton, if something needs you to step in, it must be huge. Miss Yvonne? I was really expecting someone completely different. What were you doing just now? I was striking fear into those LBs. Had to sound a little more intimidating. I also tried to keep the freakish breakers in the research center. If any of them got out, people outside would be in serious trouble. But won't those Landbreaker housemates make you uncomfortable? Well, this turf isn't theirs. I know the park like the back of my head. Honestly, this place might even be safer than my actual home. I can also control door locks and room access from here. You'll never get into this bunker. My only problem is the blight messes outside. They will be sticking around for a while. Now that my baby bot's here, I believe I have a solution. Blighted LBs, they turn this place into a dump. Oh, I won't let them get away with this.
Okay, not like that. Let's see what's over here. A little bit of platforming. Always love getting some items. Alright, we're clear.
Here's the control panel. Come on, let's go. My baby bot. Oh, let me take a look at you. Not too serious. All within expectations. Such a marvelous design, made by me. Andre added plenty of stuff, but the core architecture is doing its job nicely. Overload? Minor hiccup. I got plenty of ways to boost its stability. So my baby's bot, ready to run a performance test of the new components? You seem pretty close to Toto.
Someone's just... Oh, hold on a sec. Oh, that's a big guy. Well, this is a regular law breaker, land breakers. That means I can.
They're after the prototype. I know. We gotta keep Tata safe. Hey, keep this thing here safe as well. Sorry, I can't hold the ongoing diagnostic and repair process, so I can't help you out either. But I called in my mini bomb tail.
Definitely gotta stop that dude. Oh yeah, he's done for. Flamethrowers and freaking we got flamethrowers, folks.
More enemies? I got a big bad boy ready for you.
Man, look at the crossbow on that dude. Bone Crusher Ballista.
Command Sail 7, annihilate. Your end awaits.
Calm down.
Ta-da! All good. Is Tata okay now? Take a look for yourself. Come on, baby bot. Say hello, world. Look at Tata buzzing with energy. He's totally recovered.
Oh yeah.
All right, guys. I guess it's time for you to hit the road. Now, go for it. Seal that ether rift before it gets any bigger. This place isn't exactly safe right now. Are you sure you won't be coming with us? I got plenty of work on my hands. All this data is highly valuable and requires immediate analysis. The first large-scale scan of my baby bot. Its effectiveness must be promptly documented. Plus, there are hardly any land breakers left. The research center is actually a lot safer now. So, play it safe, okay? Don't break my baby bot again. But you're here alone. Relax, I got it all covered. Relax, Halls. See you around.
Alrighty. Let's see what's going on.
Why is everyone in this queue looking so serious? What's that?
People came here to escape the disaster. It's no surprise they're still shaking up. Oh, excuse me. But if you move a little, I need some. food.
So you're pretty big yourself, and you're carrying a huge walk on your back. You're taking up 2.5 spaces already.
The wall puts food on my table. You don't know how important it is, Speaking of which, this is a refuge point, right? Why don't they have a proper stove?
Well, we haven't completed SAR operations in this area. All we have are instant meals and canned food.
I know search and rescue operations are important, but that's no excuse to give people terrible food. A delicious and satisfying meal will get you SAR crewmates moving faster, right?
Sir, you're from Longshan, aren't you? May I ask your name?
Fellow compatriot, here, just come in a pan.
Huh. Huh.
Of course, the people of Longshan never compromise on food, never. Unless I'm doing myself, show you what I've got.
Can't wait.
Alrighty. I'm Chen Chen Yu, and I work at Enfield Industries. This one here is our administrator, and that one is Supervisor Proliga.
Administrator. Ah, yeah, Phil, heard of it. Company like an HAS to build a spaceship, right? I was just passing by Valley 4. I never expected to become trapped in this place. But I always look on the bright side of life. Got myself a low camp and turned an accident into a nice vacation.
Wow, you really found the silver lining in these clouds. So, what are your plans?
I got some old friends at Valley. They might give me a roof over my head. Heard of an old owl named Andre?
Really?
You actually know Andre? Mr. Andre should be in Cubbies. Right now.
Wow, no need to go looking for him. I understand. Valley is best. Oh well, I'm like his age. Hoffman, he just returned with his sergeant. They gave the young lad some really difficult responsibility. He's got plenty of work right now.
I hope you can tell with the SAR operations.
I wasn't part of the team, so I don't know the details. I found plenty of people, some of them only. You got business with me?
According to our plans, Enfield will provide assistance in constructing a refuge point.
Oh, Anfield's joined the party? Wonderful! Not miss, just head over there.
It's like we're gonna be this is gonna be our new outpost. So I think I will conclude things here, and I will continue recording after a break. But again, if you guys like this video, please don't forget to like. Help me get this thing off the ground here. I try not to do scripts. I kind of like to freehand it. I hope I'm doing okay. But again, if you get this video to 5 likes, I will record and include me constantly sitting here and staring at the screen, trying to make the most optimized, or what I think is probably the most optimized and factory built setups that you can for whatever you need. Remember, the factory must grow. And with that, I leave you to it. Take care.